Hello and welcome back to Pokemon SoulSilver, where today we are hopefully going to actually beat the Elite Four without needing to resort to anything additional. And hopefully we'll find a shiny Mesprit, which, as of the end of the last stream, is in fact the longest shiny hunt I've done on this channel. So, great job, Mesprit. You've dethroned Landorus. But anyway, between streams, I have leveled the entire party up to 45 very legitimately using my fleet of Zigzagoons and rare candies. Yep, legit. And changed some moves around. Like, I got Lantern Ice Beam over Thunder Wave because it's probably likely to be more helpful. Espeon, we got Grass Knot and Signal Beam over Swift and Psybeam. Heracross, I got it Bug Bite over Rock Smash. Crobat, I got Cross Poison over Poison Fang and X Scissor over Bite. And that's the changes I made. And yeah, Outlander, Mesprit's shiny is obvious. It's not one that you would miss. Like, instead of being pink hot dogs, they go to red. And yeah. Let me just pull up my own image of shiny Mesprit so that I can say with absolute certainty, because it has been a while since I looked up the example image. But I am pretty sure I know what a shiny Mesprit looks like. Yeah, the hot dogs go from pink to red, and the body goes from silver to gold. So yeah, it's obvious. So, we got this guy up front. He uses psychic types. Oh yeah, Outlander, for the nasty plot Houndoom, I replaced Mean Look with Haze on Crobat. That was another change I made. Just in case. And a level 45 Crobat, I should hope, will outspeed Karen's Houndoom. Okay, so for these psychic types, Espeon's Signal Beam should actually work great. Yeah, I've read all this text before, so I'm just gonna mash through it so that we can do some battling. Right, he leads a Zot. So I can't hit this Zatu for super effective with Espeon. Yes, I can. I've got Shadow Ball. What am I thinking? I am a fool. And if this confusion causes me to take any damage whatsoever, then my foolishness will be set in stone. Good old double Zatu lead. Also, another thing I did between streams, I redid the EQ on my mic. And it is coming out a little quieter than it used to be. But that's just going to keep me from peaking and keep my audio from distorting. I know it shouldn't have been doing so much peaking or distorting even before. But now it should be doing even less. And there we go. My foolishness is set in stone. But that was the last turn of confusion. And thankfully it didn't cause me to eat a hypnosis, so could have gone worse. Alright, I've also got the Shell Bell on Espeon, so that HP drop might even just go away. Alright, let's go ahead and Shadow Ball the Jinx. She still survives that. But we're back to full HP, but she's probably gonna love the kiss. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I don't think we should stay in on sleep there. If she uses an ice move, then this Crobat swap is going to be a bad idea, but who knows, maybe it won't be stupid. Right, full restore. Well, let's X-Scissor and hope for a crit. Or, you know, just not even need a crit. That also works. Slowbro is bulkier than Jinx, so this X-Scissor might need a crit. Yeah, it needed more than just a crit. And now, if we get a crit, it's a KO right here. If not, then Slowbro lives another turn. But if it's content to use exclusively Curse, I think we're still gonna win this. No problem. Right, he still has another full restore. Crit, please. That ain't a crit. Crit, please. Isn't X-Scissor supposed to be high crit? Where are my crits? Crit, please. Well, apparently this Slowbro just doesn't know any moves other than Curse. I would be a lot more afraid of this thing getting to +6 attack if its speed wasn't 0 and if it had any special defense gains as well. But nah. Dude just outright refused to use a damaging move. Espeon needs to wake up. And Crobat is at full health, right? Yeah. And we know that Espeon takes everything that Koga has other than a Fortress. with the fortress showing up, that means it is time for Mag Cargo to provide value to the team. He gets so few chances to do that, but when they come, they are real. I think Lava Plume's got the higher burn chance, so let's go for that. Right, Sturdy in this game doesn't stop one-shots other than from moves that are specifically one-hit KOs. I don't need to care about the higher burn chance. I keep forgetting, Gen 4 Sturdy sucks. Oh, the Quick Claw. I gave it to Mag Cargo for a reason. That reason is it's a snail. So he is going to full restore here. So if I yawn, we'll be in a great position. And the Quick Claw again. Of course, now that his Venomoth is in red and sleeping, he's just gonna full restore again, isn't he? No, he's not. Okay, so only one full restore per Pokemon. Got it. Look at that, Magcargo getting 2 KOs. Also, nice 2 Quick Claws. RNG clearly favors my Magcargo. I actually considered putting Earthquake on August, but decided against it. Forgot that there were toxic spikes. Not that I have any counter to them. And the Minimize is actually doing its job this time, unlike the last attempt. Ideally, we don't have to hit another one. Great. Please let this double team not be of any value. Yes, Outlander, I was using X-Scissor while fishing for crits. Does X-Scissor not have high crit? Am I confusing it with, like, Cross Poison? I suppose I can find out myself right here, huh? Ah, yeah, X-Scissor is not high crit. Okay, so X-Scissor does have high crit, in later games. Got it. Feels like a bit of a waste to use a full restore just to get rid of a poison to yield like 8 HP, but whatever. I bought a bunch for a reason, and that is to use them. And now for the easiest member of the Elite Four. Why he's third in line? No one knows. But he is the easiest. Dude wouldn't know a special defense stat if it bludgeoned him in the face. Bruno, seriously, just quick tip. Evolve your Onix. It makes it a better Pokemon if you evolve it. It won't salvage your team, but it'll at least give you more resistances to work with and make your team just better overall. It won't make it good, but it will make it better, and sometimes better is all you need. So yeah, his Pokemon didn't get to use a single move for that entire battle. Truly, Bruno is just such a challenge. Okay, so she... I forget what Karen leads. I think it was something that Heracross was able to handle, and then she swapped to Murkrow, which one-shot Heracross? I think. Right, Umbreon is what she leads. Okay. Yeah, Heracross is a good choice for Umbreon. Let's go for it. Okay, so we've got Break Break and Bug Bite. Break Break is the stronger of the two. And actually, does this Umbreon have Citrus Berry? It might. Let's Bug Bite first. I think something on her team had a Citrus Berry. Ain't the Umbreon, though. Well, this is Umbreon gone. And I'm cool with that. Getting rid of a very bulky Pokemon in just 2 moves is totally fine. Alright, Houndoom's got the Citrus Berry. Oh, yes. Okay, so I do not leave Heracross in for Murkrow. Swap to Lantern, which should be a safe swap because it's going to want to use Pluck. And then we Thunderbolt. And yeah, Lantern can eat a feint attack. That should be no problem whatsoever. Okay, that should be the end of Murkrow. And sure enough, it is. Who do we have coming out next? Vileplume. Right. I think that's what happened last time as well. And so let's swap to Magcargo. I think I swapped to Espeon last attempt, and that resulted in Houndoom coming out next. But if Magcargo's here, then we do take neutral damage from Petal Dance, which isn't exactly ideal now, is it? But we should be able to take one more hit. I don't know that this Flamethrower is going to get a KO. That burn is going to certainly help it. Yeah, that's not a KO. So what I need to see is a Quick Claw. And I did not get it. And that's especially unfortunate because Karen is absolutely going to full restore at this point because now she can because she's no longer locked into only Petal Dance. But I guess we bring out Espeon. Right? Yeah. Yeah, we bring out Espeon. It will probably encourage Houndoom to show up, but we can at least hit Houndoom for neutral with Signal Beam. There's the full restore, as expected. And that's goodbye, Vileplume. Gengar. I'm okay with that. That means Houndoom is the last thing that we have to get through, and there's nothing waiting behind it. We can throw our entire party at the Houndoom. And it's the only thing we need to still take care of. So she's probably going to want a Nasty Plot, so let's go ahead and Signal Beam. That is not as much as I wanted to see. And that's a one-shot crunch. Okay. Well, good news. It hasn't Nasty Plotted. So unless it sees a KO here, we get a nice Surf off. Alright, defense drop isn't really going to help us, but Surf sure is. Easy. Turns out when you don't set up, you're a lot less scary. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. And now we are in unseen territory. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with the Pokemon they love best. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on, the champion is waiting. I'm sorry, but if I was using the Pokemon that I love best, there would be a Metagross on my team. Alright, time for some revives. That said, while there would be a Metagross on my team if I was using the Pokemon that I love best, the fact that there's a Lantern on my team is at least partially motivated by the fact that I like Lantern. And against Lance, I think I didn't heal up Heracross entirely. I think I'm going to go ahead and lead Lantern, because Lantern is the one with the Ice Beam. Yeah, Outlander, you're not seeing a Shroomish anywhere either. Though Shroomish, it is not my favorite Pokemon. There are a lot of Pokemon that I like more than Shroomish. But I do kind of love using Shroomish when I can. At least until the moment it learns Spore, at which point I will always use Breloom. Do I actually want to be leading Lantern? Because, like... Oh. At some point there, I lost control. Oh well, too late. I've been waiting for you. Garnet, I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Okay, leading Lantern was a great idea. I was thinking, oh, he's not going to put his Dragonites out front. But he is going to put something out front that we can Thunderbolt to hell and back. Oh, fun fact about these Pokemon SoulSilver streams. My last stream got a copyright claim from somebody claiming that I used the melody of their cover from 2015 of Pokemon Heart Gold and SoulSilver Johto Gym Battle or whatever. Something to that effect, but like, the fact that A, it's a cover, and they claimed the melody. You can't claim the melody if your thing is a cover. It's not your melody. Also, my dream of using Ice Beam against these Dragonites has died. So, let's go with Espeon then. But yeah, B, the fact that their cover is from 2015. And these games came out in, what, 2008, 2009? And I'm playing this game, and all of YouTube's metadata says I am playing this game. Ooh, Espeon gone in one shot, too. Okay, we are immediately doing very badly against Lance. Do I have any means of recovery without items? I don't know that I do, but let's go ahead and bring out Crobat. But anyway, suffice it to say I am in fact fighting the copyright claim where someone who did a cover of a track from this game claimed that I, playing this game, used the melody from their cover of the track in this game. Yeah, I'm not letting that stand unchallenged. All right, good. Confusion. I guess we cross poison again, hope for a crit and or a poison. Nice. Excellent. Really wish I had a lantern for that guy. Okay. What do I have for Aerodactyl? I don't think Crobat is the call. Heracross gets absolutely slaughtered. Magcargo doesn't do much to Aerodactyl, but also doesn't receive much from Aerodactyl. Maybe swap to Magcargo and then max revive Lantern, honestly. I think that's the play. Okay, Rock Slide's not gonna help. Thank you for not being a one-shot. Can still put my plan into action. Because I think Lantern is in fact the key to this battle. So let's go ahead and surf this guy. I should have Thunderbolted. Thunderbolt is stronger. Don't flinch. Dang it! Don't flinch. Okay, that should get rid of the Aerodactyl, no problem. That did not get rid of the Aerodactyl, no problem. Okay, we have a problem. But it's not an unsolvable problem. Let's go ahead and full restore here. And since Aerodactyl sees a KO there, it's going to use just a completely random move, not necessarily Rock Slide. Or Lance is going to full restore. That also works. Hey. Dueling full restores is fine by me. So, actually, hang on, let me check. Is Thunderbolt stronger than Surf? I need to actually have this information. Thunderbolt, 95. Surf, 95. They are the same strength, but Thunderbolt can paralyze, so Thunderbolt is still the wiser choice against specifically this Aerodactyl. Don't flinch. Good. Now it looks like the first Rock Slide we took was actually a relatively high roll. So we should be okay as long as this thing doesn't crit us. Would love to see a para, but alas. Also, hi guard. I'm doing fine. Hope you are too. Okay, that's Aerodactyl actually gone now. And here comes another Dragonite. I don't know what this one's going to be. Is it going to be the Blizzard one, or is it going to be the Thunder one? I think there's a Blizzard Dragonite, a Thunder Dragonite, and an Outrage Dragonite, but let's go ahead and swap to August, because August really doesn't have much value at all against dragons. And then we'll use August as a shield to heal Lantern. Okay, Dragon Rush. That has a decent miss chance, so, you know, that is better than Outrage. Healing Lantern. Nice miss. Love to see it. Let's see if we can just get any damage on this thing at all. Nope, not with August. I don't think Lance has any multi-scale Dragonites, but I feel like it would be just like him to be like that. Wait, no, hidden abilities don't exist yet. It's not Gen 5. Never mind. He definitely does not have multi-scale Dragonites. Thank you for the Volt Absorb, or for the Thunder Wave, rather. Not the Volt Absorb. That Volt Absorb's mine. I brought that. And Ice Beam, not a one-shot, but this should tease out another full restore. It sure does. And hopefully that, leaving it on a sliver of red, was just a low roll. Okay, it was actually a relatively high roll. Well, hopefully this Dragon Rush doesn't one-hit KO. All right. Dang it! I'm going to heal in front of this Dragonite because that Dragon Rush is the strongest thing it's got. It's not a one-shot unless it crits, and it's got a pretty decent chance to miss. So we just heal until it misses. Okay, we got the miss. Hyper Beam, okay. Wasn't expecting to see that, but okay. Good news, it can't flinch me. So that's another Dragonite down. And here's Dragonite number 3. So I don't know what this one's going to have going for it, so let's go ahead and bring out Heracross just to get a feel for what's coming. More Dragon Rush, okay. And Outlander, it's not necessarily that he ran out of Dragon Rushes. The fact that he doesn't get a KO with Dragon Rush on Lantern means that, you know, with the AI in this game, if they don't see a KO, they'll just pick a move randomly. Like, sometimes they'll have... Okay, this is the Blizzard. Now we know it's got Blizzard. Yeah, if they don't see a KO, they'll just use a move. Often they'll use the one that does the most damage. But... yeah, they'll just use a move that does damage if they don't see that they can KO with it. Please don't flinch. Ooh, that's a crit, isn't it? That is not a crit. Right. It doesn't have to crit to do that much. Now, it is at a sliver of health. Let's go ahead and full restore right in front of it, because Dragon Rush can certainly miss. We've seen a few. Still had another full restore in the bank. Okay. Hey, Dragonite, miss your Dragon Rush, please. Nice. So now the advantage is ours. In order for this Dragonite to beat my Lantern, it needs to either crit or flinch. And even the flinch isn't a thing. Isn't a guarantee, rather. And hey, Hyper Beam is going to do less than Dragon Rush, so I am totally cool with seeing that. And I believe Lance still has one more Pokemon. What is it? His Dragonair? No, his Charizard. Okay. I can see why he wouldn't want to send that out. All right, I thought this would never happen. I can see why he wouldn't want to send out the Charizard against our Lantern earlier than this. Let's go ahead and swap to Crobat. See what it is he's going to try to do to Lantern. Shadow Claw. Okay. That does have high crit, which is a little scary. Just a smidge. But now Lantern's healed up. We got Air Slash on Crobat. Looks like he doesn't have anything that's going to one-shot us. We should outspeed, which means I can slap across poison on there, maybe get a poison. That would be nice. Actually, I don't know if cross poison can poison anything. It's high crit though. Either way, it got some damage on the Charizard. So now we go back to Lantern, who is our only remaining Pokemon. But she's gonna win it for us. So let's Thunderbolt. Shadow Claw shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, not bad at all. This Charizard is just doomed. Because this Lantern, she slays dragons. I never give up, no matter what. You must be the same. Dude's still got a 4th full restore. Show me a para, come on. You show me a para, I win on the spot. No para. Oh well. I still win, I just need him to not crit or flinch me or anything crazy like that. Yeah, easy. Sure, I had to use a ton of items to get through this, but my fish slays dragons. Outlander, I wasn't saying that, oh, they have 1 full restore per team member. What I said was, or what I meant was like, they will only use 1 full restore per team member. Lance absolutely has more than everyone else does. I know that for a fact. But, yeah, they just aren't willing to use more than 1 full restore per Pokemon. Yeah, Guard, I have said that before. Lance is absolutely a flying type trainer, not a dragon trainer. You've become truly powerful, Garnet. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Oh no, it's all over! Professor Oak, if you weren't so slow... Ah, Garnet, it's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations, Garnet. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Garnet, could you come with me? Oh, wait, we haven't done the interview. It's been a long time since I last came here. This is where we commemorate the League champions for all eternity. Their courageous Pokemon are also inducted. Here today we witness the rise of a new League champion, a trainer who feels compassion for and trust toward all Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination and many full restores. The new League champion who has all the makings of greatness. Garnet, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Feels weird seeing the balls flash like that without the ding, 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 ding. Ah yes, met at Pokewalker. I think Crobat might be the only party member that I didn't initially obtain in a town or a Pokewalker. Yep, sure is. Crobat is the only Pokemon here that came from a wild battle outside the Pokewalker, and the Pokewalker hardly counts. Crobat is the only Pokemon that did not join our team, or the only Pokemon that came from a random battle that was triggered by walking around or whatever. The only one that could have directly joined the party from catching or whatever. Yeah. Everyone else went straight to the PC is what I'm trying to say, other than August, who was my first Pokemon. But yeah. Everyone other than Crobat and August went straight to the PC without ever having seen a battle with me. I guess technically there's battles in Pokewalker, but like, they hardly count. It's everyone's got 4 HP. You press the attack button and hope that you get their HP lower until it's time to throw a ball. Anyway, that's Johto done, yeah. And it will, in fact, be time to sleepwalk through Kanto. Hey, look! Professor Elm found a Pokemon egg! Also, Lance said it's been a long time since he last came to the Champion League, or Hall of Fame room. It's been 2 years. Tops. Alright, we got some gym leaders. Yeah, guard, it's gotta be Mesprit at this point. Mesprit has officially been the longest shiny hunt on this channel so far. It has displaced Landorus. Well, there went Suicune. What's Elekid doing on the Team Rocket screen? There's not a single person in all of Team Rocket who has an Elekid. Hey, look, it's the Elite Four. Wow, that screen was so inaccurate. Lance only had 1 Dragonite. I think that's our mom who we just said hi to. Way to say the end before we've even touched Kanto. This game ain't even close to done yet. And yet, we get kicked back out to the title screen. That's fine. It's easy enough to load back in. And yes, it was our mom at the end. Hi, Garnet. Professor Elm told me that he has something to give you. Well, if he has something to give me, I'd better go get it. Garnet, there you are. I called because I have something for you. See, it's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. I know it's Kanto, but still. I grew up saying Kanto. And we are speaking English. The ticket will let you take the fast ship that departs from Olivine City. But you knew that already, Garnet. After all, you've adventured all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Professor Oak in Kanto. And the fact that I can now get to Kanto means that I can grab a few more of the Pokemon for my Johto Dex. Why am I going in here? I don't need to heal my Pokemon. They're already at full health. Brain was going like, hey, you haven't used a Pokemon Center since Lance. Your team's all destroyed and whatnot. You better fix that. But no, we're fine. Professor Oak, I was supposed to say hi to you in Kanto, not here. Hello, you are starting to have the attitude of a champion, Garnet. It's time for your Pokédex to match who you are. Let me see your Pokédex for a second. I'll upgrade your Pokédex with the National mode. It won't be easy to complete the National Pokédex. However, I'm sure you will make an honest attempt on our behalf. No, I will not. Oh, time flies. I have a radio show to record at Goldenrod Radio Tower. You must be heading for Kanto. If you come near Pallet Town, do drop by my Pokemon Research Lab. Welcome to Fast Ship SS Aqua. May I see your SS ticket? Okay, you have a ticket. We're departing soon. Get on board quick. Okay, you must be the last passenger. Whoa, excuse me, I was in a hurry. My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Okay, so if memory serves, it takes exactly as long to reach Kanto as it does to find his granddaughter. Here's your cabin. If your Pokemon are hurt, take a nap in the bed. That'll heal them. So this one? Because I couldn't help but notice you're not exactly standing in a cabin or next to a door. Like, yeah, you're closer to that one than to this one, but... I'm going to Kanto to put on a fire-breathing shows. Please do not use fire on a boat. Fire is one of the most dangerous things on a boat. Like, yeah, there's plenty of water available to put out any fires, but... if a boat catches fire, it is very, very bad. Because there's nowhere to run. Other than, you know, the ocean. I guess fire is weak on the sea. It doesn't matter, really? Yeah, fire is more dangerous on the sea, sir. Please stop. Yeah, guard, I'm with you on that. How did he get on board? They really should have, prevented him from getting here. Then again, I guess my room's got a PC in it, so... There's a Nintendo Wii set up in this room. What? I'm awake, of course. Hey kid, could I get you to look for my buddy? He's taking it easy somewhere, that good for nothing. I want to go find him, but I'm on guard duty and have to stay right here. Nothing beats a battle when I'm on my break. Okay, but should we really be battling in the dining room? Like, what if someone else wants to take a break and, like, have lunch? But our Pokemon are battling on the table. And thus they can't take their lunch break. You're being very inconsiderate here, sir. Especially considering what happens, in Black and White after your first ever Pokemon battle after getting your starters in that game. Where your room gets absolutely destroyed despite it having been just a tackle battle between, like, an Oshawott and a Snivy. Is this Raticate trying to take itself down? It sure is. Wanted to be the architect of its own destruction, I suppose. I guess I can't win if I don't get serious. I'm seasick. I forget whether Fairy resists Bug, but I know that since Mr. Mime ain't a fairy yet, it certainly doesn't now. That substitute's not exactly pleasant, but it's going to break immediately. Okay, Fairy does resist Bug. Makes sense. Freaking everything resists Bug. And of course, I got the burn. Alright, let's go ahead and save our fish. No more ships for me. Next time I'm taking the magnet train. So I'm going to take a quick trip back to my room. Because I do not want my fish to stay at 4 HP and burned. And is this the guy who's slacking? Well, you're saying I was asleep? Show some respect. A crewman on duty would never be so unmindful as to take a nap in a place like this. I resent your implication. I challenge you. Reason chat is slow right now as I'm answering questions for one of my managers at work. So yeah, it's a thing. Should be done pretty soon though. I don't think Psyduck's really heavy enough for grass not to be super worth it, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, questions are done being answered, at least for now. Losing you has woken me up. I'll mend my ways and work hard. Can you keep it a secret that I was taking a nap here? Please don't tell the captain. And if memory serves, the engine room that I just opened up by waking him up is where we actually find the little girl. which means I'm going to look everywhere else first. What is the point of this alcove? Like, it's got a rug. But why is it here? Where does it lead to? Nowhere. Why is there no furniture or anything else here? Who knows? What is the point of that space? There might be an item there hidden, but I don't care enough. Hey kid, want to battle with me? Sure. Traveling all alone. Isn't your mom worried? I actually haven't told her that I'm going to Kanto, so, can you keep a secret? Should be fine for these twins. You think I'm a baby? That's not fair. I'm not a baby. That's not a nice thing to say. I never once called you a baby. You're children, not babies. Okay, so what I really want to do here is surf, which means I should probably swap off of Heracross and onto August. Baby is a rude name to call someone. Good thing I didn't. Sometimes kids are smarter than grown-ups about certain things. Also, it really depends on the grown-up, so yeah, sometimes that is just straight up true. Are you alone? Then let's battle. I'm sorry, but do you habitually battle exclusively people who are alone? Do you look for children who are alone and then challenge them to battles? What do you do if you win, sir? I don't trust this man. This poor golem. I wonder if there are any mountains worth climbing in Kanto. There's Mount Moon. That's really the only one, though, isn't it? Most passengers are trainers. They're all itching to battle in their cabins. I feel like your cabin would be the one place you wouldn't want to battle, though, because, like, that's where you sleep. Oh, hello. My granddaughter's still missing. If she's on the ship, that's okay. She's an energetic child, so she may be bothering someone. That worries me. So you've decided to just stop looking and wait in your cabin? I guess that works. She has to come back eventually, right? Okay, there is nowhere else on this boat to go. Small boat. You know what? Where's the item finder? Right, it's an item. I was thinking, oh, right, item finder. That's got to be from the Poke Gear, right? But no, it's the dowsing machine. And it just the fact that it pops up this made me think that certainly it was part of the Poke Gear because it's got that green background. But no, it's not. It's an item. Can I change the music back? If I change... Okay. Music comes back if we change zones. Like, the SSN music is fine and all, but we're not on the SSN. Thanks, kid. I yelled at him good, so quit slacking off. Do you guys make a habit of just letting children into the engine room? Just, it doesn't seem like the safest thing to do. Like, this is clearly a pinch point. You could end up with some seriously harmed children here. Oh, that's the little girl. Why do you have to go through the engine room to get to what is apparently the bridge? Why do you let children battle in the engine room? I'm so bored. Want to battle? I'm sorry, but my fish beats your fish. Saffron, Celadon. I hear there are many big cities in Kanto. Yeah, just those two, really. This isn't the bridge, it's the captain's quarters. And we can't even see what he's been writing. This little girl keeps asking me to play with her. Ouch! Please don't stretch my ear. Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. I want to play more. Wow, you're going to play with me? Let's play hide and seek. I'll hide, so close your eyes. Thank you for playing with her. You may think being a captain is a somewhat easy job, but it's actually quite demanding. That little passenger has gone out of the room. She can't get off the ship, so she must be hiding somewhere around here. Perhaps she's hiding in that space that existed for no reason whatsoever. So the guy who got yelled at for slacking off seems to have ceased to exist entirely. Yeah, he is nowhere to be found. Hey, what do you know? She's in the space that existed for no other reason.
Oh, you found me. I better go back to my grandpa. Grandpa, here I am. I was playing hide and seek with this girl.
Garnet, was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter. I want to thank you for that. Take this.
Fast ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City.
We're traveling around the world.
I had lots of fun.
Alright, so we can stay on here for as long as I feel like it. Okay, I'm bored. Fast ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. Didn't the dock here bend the other way 2 years ago? You came from Johto? I envy you. I hear many rare Pokemon live over there. Yeah, not as many as you would think. In fact, a good portion of the Johto Dex lives over here in Kanto. It's weird. Oh, hi, Suicune. Just running on the water as usual, huh? That was so close. I thought I could corner it by ambushing it here. But running on the water is beyond me. Still, I am starting to see a pattern. Suicune prefers water. That means... Sorry, Garnet, I've got to go.
Skilled trainers gather in Kanto. Gym leaders are especially strong. They won't be easy to defeat.
We still need Cut to get into Surge's gym. So, time to pick somebody to swap out. Right, I've started organizing things into their actual dex order. So my Cut for it is over here. Against Surge, I'm probably not going to need Crobat. In fact, my Volt Absorb Lantern should probably do pretty dang well.
Yo, legend in the making. You lucked out this time. The traps at this gym have been out of order for a while. But the traps are back up and running now. Why lucky, you may ask? Because you can train yourself better that way. Make up your mind and go for Lieutenant Surge. I'm going to take you down. Prepare to be shocked.
It really bugs me when I look at not the Ultra Sun screen for just that little bit too long at the start of a Mesprit encounter. and then the game decides that what I really want to see is only my Smeargle and my character for like 30 seconds straight. Well, goodbye, Electrode. Just in case this one also explodes. Not a fan of the double team. That yawn may save us an explosion. Quick Claw still putting in work. Though admittedly the work here is just making us go before it takes its sleep turn. Alright, land it. There we go. No explosion from this Electrode. And there's another one. Time to yawn again. Watch us get a burn and thus ruin the yawn. Okay, we didn't get a burn. And once again, yawn potentially saved us an explosion. Look at that. Magcargo actually being an asset to the team. Lieutenant Surge hid the electric fence's switches at the bottom of something. There are 2 switches. Once you found the first, the second switch should be right next to it. Ah, gee, at the bottom of something, huh? I wonder what they could be at the bottom of. You're here to defeat Lieutenant Surge. Not if I can help it. So, fun fact, unrelated to this game, but last night I finished my Pokemon Violet run that I was doing to get all of the things Pokeball. And when I went to go catch the Miraidon that I needed to finish the game for, that thing was refusing to stay in the ball. Just outright refusing. Until, and I kid you not, I literally caught it on the turn it would have used struggle. It had 0 PP left in anything when I caught it, but it hadn't struggled yet. It was a slog, let me tell you. Meanwhile, my Chen Pao got in the ball immediately. That was nice. Of course he's got a full restore. Of course. And of course I crit. Nice. Made his full restore mean literally nothing. Other than just a slight waste of my time.
When I was in the military, this is what Lieutenant Surge taught me. Lock the doors, watch out for fire, and always have 2 electric fences for safety.
Yeah, guard, at the last moment, the Miraidon chose life. If it had struggled, it would have KO'd itself.
Lieutenant Surge saw my potential with electric-type Pokemon. Think you can beat me?
Nice miss on the Pin Missile. Really putting the miss in Pin Missile. Nice crit, probably unnecessary. It kind of makes me sad that none of these people have tried triggering my Volt Absorb. They shouldn't know that I have Volt Absorb until they trigger it.
The reason that Lieutenant Surge is protected by electric fences isn't because he's a coward. It's so you won't underestimate his strength. A secret switch, you say? Do they not re-randomize?
They do re-randomize, it just re-randomized to the exact same one it started in. And this one randomized into the one that I checked to have it fail. Why does the music get louder? Oh, I guess it was just because that was the part of the track we were in, so it just got louder as I approached him.
Hey, you little tyke. It may not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. When it comes to electric-type Pokemon, I'm #1. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I do all my enemies in battle.
And yeah, guard, Spiritomb having so many self-KO moves does make shiny hunting it annoying in certain games. But that's where Pokemon Legends Arceus comes in. So we're pretty low on surfs. I'm gonna use an ice beam. Maybe we'll get a freeze. That would be nice. Or maybe we'll just straight up miss. That's also an option. Especially if it keeps double teaming. What a time to have removed Swift from your Espeon. Hey, finally someone in this gym gives us Volt Absorb. Is this going to be a case of this Raichu being actually unable to touch me? Until such a time... Or, not until any time. It might be actually... Oh no, it can touch me. Never mind. I was thinking, oh, maybe it just can't touch me and I just have to get through this double team. But no, it can touch me. But I also got through double team. Yes, Boyshik, I did battle Volo Giratina. You can actually check the archives on this channel to see my battle. Looks like another surf should take out the Electrode. Provided we can hit it. Okay, we've only got the one surf left. Let's hope it hits. There we go. I just noticed that he had 5 Pokemon on his team. I'm used to him only having 3. Does his entire team have double team? Because this is going to get annoying if it does. And that light screen isn't going to help. Nice crit. Okay, maybe not so nice crit. If we didn't crit, he might not have used that full restore. And yeah, Outlander, I've played through Pokemon Yellow 2 times, I think? Not as many times as I've done Red or Blue. Or, I think he also still has 3 in Fire Red and Leaf Green as well. This Electrode is a problem. A menace, even. Nice crit! Alright, show me one more hit. Even through Light Screen, this Signal Beam will KO, provided it lands. There we go. I came in here short some surfs because I didn't use the Pokemon Center after getting off the boat. I feel justified. Ah, great. The entire team does have double team. I mean, there's one Pokemon we haven't seen yet, but 4 of the 5 have used double team so far, which is a few more than I would like to see. Now we gotta get through both Confusion and Double Team in order to do damage. Thankfully, we quad resist Mirror Shot. Oh, great. We gotta get through Double Team, Accuracy Drops, and Confusion all at the same time. Oh, this gym. Truly one of the gyms of all time. And dude still had another full restore hiding in back. Excellent. Truly fantastic. Okay, Magneton's down. He's not gonna have a Magma Zone, is he? This is Gen 4, it would be possible. Electabuzz, that makes more sense. It's not over yet, it's just beginning. And of course it has Light Screen. But notably, Light Screen is not Double Team. Unfortunately, it really cuts my damage output. I do believe I'm going to swap to Heracross and Brick Break. I mean, Heracross doesn't really need to get rid of the light screen, but I can, which is the thing. And Heracross hasn't had an accuracy drop yet. Okay, so it's Quick Attack, Low Kick, Shockwave, and Light Screen on the Electabuzz. Good to know. Not a fan of that crit, but hey, we lived and got the Brick Break off. For the KO, not bad. That is a Kanto gym badge obtained by Electric Trick. Ah, you are strong. Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge. That Thunder Badge suits those who've defeated me. Take good care of it, okay? There is something else. Here's a great TM for you. That TM contains Shockwave. Zap! Use it to go like lightning. When you go north, you'll see a big city called Saffron. Oh, okay. Where'd that come from? Just out of nowhere. When you go north, you'll see a big city called Saffron. It's got nothing to do with this gym or anything about it, but it is what you'll find if you go in that direction. Yeah, Outlander, that seems about right.
I am the fishing dude, the elder of the fishing bros. Have you met the fishing guru at the Lake of Rage? He dreams about seeing the world's greatest Magikarp. If you don't mind, could you show him any Magikarp you catch? Who knows, he may catch the Magikarp of his dreams. Yeah, I'm not going to be bothering with catching Magikarp, so... shove off? Hey buddy, you want to tell me about your Rapidash? I'm the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. I've raised over 150 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. Did you visit just to hear about my Pokemon? Good, then listen up. So, my precious Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, adorable, irresistible, plus amazing. Don't you think so? Oh, so wild, beautiful. So, the implication here isn't that he's speaking slowly, but rather that he's saying things in between. Like, these ellipses are supposed to be, things getting cut. Like, our character's supposed to be not paying full attention and just catching specific words. Kind. I love it. Hug it. It's warm and cuddly. Oh, it's spectacular. Captivating. Simply divine. I treasure it. Oops, look at the time. I've kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want to give you this present. It's a rare candy that makes Pokemon stronger. I prefer making my Pokemon stronger by battling, so you can have it. So this guy brags about having raised over 150 Pokemon, and yet he has a clear favorite that he is willing to tell anyone about. Yep, can't go any further past here. Because we ain't got the radio channel that plays Pokeflute noises. Now, we are on Route 6, which means I actually kind of have to care a little bit, potentially, about what's in the grass. Let me see. Do I have to care what is in the grass in Route 6? The answer appears to be no, not at all. And I don't have to care about what's in the trees or what's in the water. Cool. Time to not care one bit about wild Pokemon on this route.
I'm headed out on a picnic. Do you know why?
Because you think that you're playing a Generation 9 Pokemon game? Feels really weird seeing a Cherubi in Kanto.
The reason I'm going on a picnic, it's because I really want to smell the fresh air. Do you know what I mean?
Let me actually whip out my map here. Because I actually do like... While the Gen 2 version of Kanto is dramatically cut down versus the Gen 1 version, it's not the full region, not even close. But I do like that they changed the path you have to take to get through it. Like, Pallet Town is one of the last places you can reach in the Gen 2 and Gen 2 remake versions of Kanto. And that's fascinating.
going to beat us? We'll knock you flat.
Thanks for the Volt Absorb. Love when Volt Absorb actually gets value. Just recovering from that surf that I used on myself. Because this next surf is going to get rid of both of them.
Looks like we got bounced. He beat us. Walking along with luggage and your companion Pokemon gives a great feeling of outdoor life. Are you also on a solo journey? See you again sometime. Bye for now. Is there still like a rare candy over here or something?
Seems the answer is no. Okay, I'm done with it.
Road is closed until the problem at the power plant is solved.
Wasn't the power plant abandoned in Gen 1? Why would they start an abandoned power plant back up? That seems like just asking for problems. So if memory serves, we can fight the fighting dojo people here, but we cannot get their Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. Hello, Karate King, the fighting dojo's master, is in a cave in Johto for further training. Yeah, we can't get to him until we've got Rock Climb.
Yo, legend in the making. A trainer as skilled as you doesn't need to be told how to deal with psychic-type Pokemon, right? I expect great things from you. Good luck.
It would be a little, just a smidge more interesting if the plaque out front at least said that Red had beaten this gym before.
The power of all those you defeated comes to me.
Wow, that's a lot of power at this point. I'm sorry, but you're sending out a Bronzor? The sorrow you ain't. Yeah, guard, surely Mesprit will shine during the Psychic Gym. It would only make sense. Nice miss on the Hypnosis. Speaking of which, oh my... I am freaking enraged at the Pokemon I was using in my Violet run. It had Hypnosis, which in Pokemon Violet is a 60% accurate move. I cannot tell you how many battles I have had where its accuracy has been closer to 30%. Like, it is a less than 10% chance to miss 3 Hypnosises in a row. And I have done it so many times. It's a real problem.
I see it clearly. I can see into your spirit.
Yeah, Outlander, the only thing about using Shroomish, you can get Hypnosis a lot earlier than level 35. And I had a lot of catching to do prior to that point. I do love me some Spore. But sometimes you gotta use what's available.
Oops, I forgot that I predicted I would lose to you.
So either there are more chambers in this gym than there used to be, or there are fewer trainers, or both. Psychic power is the power of your mind. Good news, we've got Signal Beam for Giraffarigs.
You made your mind stronger, not just your abilities. Or your mind stronger. The fighting dojo next door was once this city's gym.
Yeah, but then a bunch of Gen 1 psychic types rolled in and stomped them. And yet somehow, despite being Gen 1 psychic types, they failed to achieve the strongest gym in Kanto status. You guys really need to shape up. Karate King, the master of the fighting dojo, was just destroyed by Sabrina. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Hey, we found our way back to a place we've already been. Hey, we found our way back to a place we've already been. Okay, at this point I'm willing to say that, yeah, it's just fewer trainers, not more rooms. There we go. I may have touched like every warp panel in the entire place, but we made it here. And as usual, we save before gym leaders. I'm Esprit, you don't have much time left to shine if you're gonna shine during the psychic gym. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a gym leader to confer badges on anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I will show you my psychic powers. So she had a vision of me coming before Red ever showed up. That seems just pointlessly early. Do you have visions of all your challengers coming? How many challengers do you get per day, month, year? Just in general, how many challengers do you get? Because if you get visions of all of them that early on, it just seems like a completely worthless thing to have. Nice special defense drop, though it probably won't matter in the slightest because I don't think that's within the heal range. I see we are evenly matched. Yeah, no, I'm gonna live with Outlasters. And straight to the Zam. Well, we Shadow Ball it, or we get hit by Energy Ball and lose our Espeon. That's also an option. So something tells me Heracross is not our best choice here. I still have a Furret in the party instead of my Crobat. That's a bit of a problem. Let's see if August can get us any value. Reflect certainly isn't going to help our cause. Not in the slightest. Think I would have gotten more value out of a poison powder. And you know what? I still could. See, Sabrina here, she knew. Oh, this person sent out a Meganium? That means I can set up for free. Even if what she set up was just a Reflect, but still. And yep, that's goodbye August. No surprises there. I may have to revive Espeon if I'm to win this. I don't want to go straight to Heracross. Let's use Lantern. Lantern's got Signal Beam. But Lantern is also weak to Energy Ball. That's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? Is Lantern bulky enough to take this? Yes. Is Lantern bulky enough to, or strong enough to make use of this? Not quite. Oh, actually, that Citrus Berry might be good for us. There's a chance that this isn't considered heal range for her. Yeah, that's not within heal range. Unfortunately, we didn't get to capitalize on it. Lantern's going down guaranteed here. And this tick of poison will put it into heal range, which means she's probably going to full restore and get rid of this poison. That said, Reflect just wore off. So if this is in fact heal range and she is going to heal, we get a free Bug Bite. And a physical Bug Bite from a Heracross stands a decent chance of getting rid of this Alakazam. So close! I don't think there is any chance at all that Heracross survives this Psychic that is absolutely coming, but we'll see. Oh, another full restore. Heracross, this is your moment. Give me a higher roll. Nice. What will happen after this? I already know. Can Heracross survive this Psychic? Probably not. Ooh, just barely. Ah, it's the Focus Band. Nice job, Focus Band. Was the future I saw wrong? Good question. Do you have another full restore? You do. Show me a crit, Heracross. You can avenge the Fighting Dojo. We could have a Fighting-type Pokemon take this for us. But no. No, we can't. Still, a Fighting-type Pokemon took down her Alakazam, which, I mean, that's something. So, there is a non-zero chance that we can win this without needing to revive anybody. We just need this one flamethrower to take down the rest of this Mr. Mime after somehow surviving this Psychic, which might not happen. Hey, it did happen. All right. Please let this flamethrower do it. All right, no revives needed. Nice crit. Probably wasn't needed, but I get it. Your power, it far exceeds what I foresaw.
Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, you win. You earned yourself the Marsh Badge. I failed to accurately predict your power. That means that your power is beyond my psychic ability. You deserve this. Please take this TM too. It contains Skill Swap. It swaps abilities between the user and the target. You'll become a celebrated and beloved champion.
Not using skill swap, I won't.
That was another fantastic battle.
I'm not gonna lie, that battle did feel pretty nice. I didn't use any heals, at least not that I remember. But I sure came close to needing them. And I need to remember to get Furret off the team. The watch, as soon as I take it out of the team, our next obstacle is going to require cut. And hey, while we're in the boxes, say hello to P. It's that shiny P I found while looking for unknown N. The last letter I needed. Literally found a shiny before I found an N. So I think we are supposed to head west at this point. Yeah. Because I think what we do is we, like, go in a spiral to spiral out until eventually we get to Pallet Town and Cinnabar. But not exactly Cinnabar, rather Seafoam Islands, where the gym actually is for some reason. I think that's how it goes.
Okay, so Route 7. Has Route 7 got anything I need to care about?
Route 7 has got Houndour. At a 5% encounter rate at night specifically. So, no, nothing right now. Uncouth trainers have been holding battles in the underground path. Because of rising complaints by local residents, the underground path has been sealed indefinitely. Signed the Celadon Police! How dare people do battle in there and get it sealed up permanently? So game coins still exist, huh? Well, of course they do. It's just Voltorb Flip. Okay, so TMs wise, Psychic is nice, but wait, what held items can I get? Yeah, I'm fine. What about over here? Porygon. Because I'm going to need a Porygon too. Porygon. Of course, I'm not going to play Voltorb Flip on camera because we've done that before. And we know already how absolutely minuscule the chances of actually getting a bunch of coins are. Even if you play perfectly, it's still a game of chance. And the chances of actually winning at level 3 are like 20%. It's too low. Yeah, I'm gonna need cut to get into Erica's gym, aren't I? Sure am. What did I say? As soon as we get Furret off the team, the next obstacle I go through is gonna need cut. So in Erica's gym, Lantern is the one we don't need. Everyone else is either super effective against grass types on their own, or else has a move that is super effective against grass types. So I guess we are definitely set to get rid of grass types. Well, I guess August doesn't have anything for grass types, but...
Haha, this gym is great. It's full of strong trainers. Though if you asked me in Japanese, I would say it was full of women. Or if you asked me 2 years ago, I would say it was full of women.
Alright, let's fight some twins. This gym's gotten quite the redesign over the last 2 years.
We protect Erica. We're going to protect Erica.
So one of you is doing it already, but the other is only going to do it in the future? That's what your grammatical structure has told me. Right, I didn't set my team up for a double battle, but hey, this'll work. Let's Psychic the Vileplume, because I feel like Vileplume has more it can do to us that I don't want to have happen. Bug is bad against poison, I want to say. But we'll find out. Does this do neutral damage? Yeah, Vileplume's more likely to use stuff like Sleep Powder that I don't want to see. Okay, yeah, poison resists bug. Good information to have. And of course it got the poison. So Espeon, let's go ahead and just Shadow Ball it. We don't need to waste our PP on Psychic.
How come you're that strong? Wow, you're about as strong as Erica, huh?
I would say I'm stronger, but I suppose we can't say it for certain yet. But I'm pretty sure there's no way I'm losing to Erica. And I don't think it's going to be even remotely as close as it was with Sabrina.
There's no way I can let some unknown trainer go straight to Erica.
Okay, so none of these hit it for super effective damage, but it's just a skip loom, so Signal Beam should be fine. Oh, maybe I should have used Psychic. Does Skip Loom have Chlorophyll? Nope. Okay, a Hoppip Signal Beam should absolutely be enough for. Surely a Jumpluff is coming out next. What do you know? It's a Jumpluff. Nice try with the U-turn. You've got nothing to U-turn back to. Sure, it's super effective, but you're a Jumpluff. Of course it lived. Of course it used sleep powder. Well, Sun's done, which means its Chlorophyll is done. Maybe the Skip Loom did have Chlorophyll and it just wasn't fast enough for it to matter. Alright, we got 2 sleep turns. Are we gonna get the full 4? Nope. I'm too ashamed to face Erica. You're ashamed that someone who had an Espeon managed to beat your Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff? Truly shameful, that.
Do you think a girls-only gym is rare?
There's probably a couple others. Wouldn't surprise me, at least. Yeah, isn't like the... I forget her name, but the fairy lady in Kalos, isn't her gym girls only? Hold on there, Outlander. Misty's gym is not necessarily girls only. At least in some versions, the first trainer in it is a swimmer male.
Thanks for not going easy on me. How can I get you to understand my hobby, which is...
Talking in a deep voice.
That's, quite the hobby, ma'am. If we were still in Gen 1, Signal Beam would be 4 times effective here. But we're not, so it isn't. Bug doesn't resist bug, does it? I think it's neutral. Let's find out. Yep, Bug is neutral Bug. Gen 1, Bug was super effective against Bug. For reasons one can only assume. Well, there's something that's weak to Bug. Well, I guess the other two things were also weak to Bug, but still.
The kindness of a woman and the strength of a man. I want to be a trainer with both those qualities.
Well, here's the thing. Men do not have any more strength than women when it comes to Pokemon battles. So what you want to have is something that you already do. You don't gotta change yourself to have the strength of a man in Pokemon battles. My Espeon... Yep, it's full health, okay.
Hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. I'm afraid I might doze off. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. Oh? You are from Johto, you say? How nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you wished to challenge me. I know. I've been training myself on not only flower arrangement, but also Pokemon battle. I shall not lose.
I'm sorry, but yes, you shall. Why does the first gym leader here that we can face in Kanto have the most Pokemon? Feels wrong. Anyway, watch this Jumpluff survive on red and then use... Or on yellow, I'm sorry. Ah, I was expecting Sleep Powder, not Leech Seed. Okay. Arguably not as bad. This Psychic will absolutely get rid of the Jumpluff. And then whatever comes out next is probably going to be actually weak to one of our moves. I think Jumpluff's about the only thing that Erica can send out that we can't be super effective against with Espeon. There's a Victory Bell, who is allergic to Psychic. I mean, it's not like a major allergy, but coming from an Espeon, it might as well be. Yeah, don't even need a ×4. ×2 is plenty. And we'll just be recovering back everything that Leech Seed takes. Okay, Bellossom, we gotta use Signal Beam on. Oof. No KO from that. And we're not gonna get a KO from the next one either. It's gonna take us... Well, that was an unfortunate crit to receive. I was gonna say it's gonna take us 2 more Signal Beams, but we're not even gonna get 2 more Signal Beams. Maybe we save Espeon for later, because she's still got a Victory Bell in back, if I'm not mistaken. Why am I aerial lacing? I can use Bug Bite. Why are you using Sunny Day? What are you plotting? Solar Beam, okay. It's not the worst. There are worse things for Heracross to take. Oof, still survives that. But I think we can still take one more Solar Beam. Right, she's gonna full restore, so HP isn't even gonna stay where it is now. But Bug Bite's still gonna do over half. But not much more than half. That was a high roll. It is entirely possible that Blossom could still survive one more. But I think we can take this Solar Beam and then get the KO with this next Bug Bite. Yes, okay. And this should KO. And gone. Alright, so I believe a Vileplume is all that's left. A Tangela. Of all things. Don't go easy on me. Give me everything you've got. Guess she traded out her Vileplume for that, Blossom, huh? It's a bit of a shame. Like, whenever I think Erica, Vileplume is always the Pokemon that comes to mind. I guess because it used to be her ace, but she just doesn't even have it anymore. That's kind of sad. Anyway, bye Tangela. Looks like I underestimated you. Oh, I concede defeat. You are remarkably strong. I shall give you the rainbow badge. That was a delightful match. I felt inspired. Please, I wish you to have this TM19 as a special token. It is Giga Drain. It is a wonderful move that drains half the damage it inflicts to heal your Pokemon. It is indeed a horrifying move. Is it wonderful or is it horrifying? Losing leaves a bitter aftertaste, but knowing that there are strong trainers spurs me to do better. Dang, we gotta take the long way out, huh? Well, I guess the long way out is at least still a little shorter than it would have been had we not defeated that trainer. From where we did. Garnet, howdy. It's Arnie. How are you? Hey, let's battle our Pokemon. I'm on Route 35, so let me know when you get here. No. If you check the town map on your Pokegear, you can touch Route 35 and an exclamation point will appear, so you won't forget the location. Yeah, sorry, bud, but I'm a little bit in Kanto right now. I can't just fly over and battle you, and even if I could, I wouldn't. Looking at the time, let's just do one more Mesprit check before we end up having this be yet another stream where Mesprit doesn't shine. And sure enough, no shiny. Alright, whatever. That is going to be it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back to get more Kanto gym badges on Thursday. See you then, friends.